Good morning, Blazers, and welcome to the start of the 2025-2026 school year. My name is Damon Monteleone, and I am honored to be your new principal. It is thrilling to be a part of such a beautifully diverse community and to lead one of the finest high schools in the state of Maryland. I come to you as a former social studies teacher, assistant principal, and district leader. Additionally, I taught for a year in Vienna, Austria, as well as in the Dominican Republic for 4 years. Moreover, I served as the principal of Richard Montgomery High School from 2014 to 2021. After 4 years away from the principalship, I am excited to follow my heart back to the most important work in MCPS, directly supporting students and teachers. My leadership is grounded in some deeply held beliefs. I believe only when students feel safe, welcomed, and valued are they ready to learn. I believe that every learning environment must be rooted in equity, tolerance, and inclusivity. I believe all staff should feel valued and respected. I believe that every interaction with someone is an opportunity to show them respect. Please keep this in mind as you engage with your classmates, teachers, and staff. Students, we want you to be fully engaged in every classroom. We want you to be grappling with complex texts, problems, and ideas. We want you to be immersed in academic discussions and thinking critically. We want you to find your passion and to develop the skills needed so you have limitless options when you graduate. Our job is to foster a school experience that allows you to reach your full potential. What are we asking of you? We ask that you are kind to others. We ask that you give your best effort in everything you do. We ask that you lift up those around you. And if we all do these things every day, we will make Montgomery Blair a better place for all of us. As a dad with both a college-age kid and a senior at Rockville High School, I know that teenagers will make mistakes from time to time, and that's okay. We need to learn from our mistakes and not repeat them. However, if those mistakes lead to a school incident, then there will be a firm, fair, and consistent consequence in accordance with MCPS's Code of Conduct. That said, we will always seek to de-escalate rather than escalate, to resolve and restore, to include rather than exclude, and to reflect and grow. Now, class of 2026, I hope you enjoyed Senior Sunrise this morning. And as you begin your final first day of school, think back on how fast it all went by. It probably seems like yesterday that you were a freshman here at Blair. Today, the rest of your life is right around the corner. How will you approach the final year of high school? What memories do you want to make? What will be your legacy? I want you to enjoy every moment and make the most of every experience this school year, because it's going to be your last ride. I can't believe it's the first day of school. I've always loved the first day of school. It represents a new beginning, new hopes, and new dreams. Let's not forget the excitement that we all feel right now, and let's enjoy our journey together. Seize the day, Blazers, because this day will soon pass. Welcome back, Montgomery Blair. Let's have an awesome year.
Hello, Blazers. My name is Dr. Elaine, and I am the administrator for the class of 2029, A through L. Welcome, freshmen. I wish you to have an amazing year. If you need me, you may find me in Suite 240.
Hey, Blazers. I'm Mr. Klein, administrator for the freshman class of 2029 for students with last names M through Z. I'm looking forward to serving you, the Blair community. You can find me in the main office right across from Principal Monteleone's office. Have a great school year, Blazers.
Hi, I'm Ms. Burgos, and I'm the administrator for the class of 2027. If you're used to visiting me up on the 3rd floor, I'll be in the main office this year.
Hola, Blazers. I am Ms. Brenda Barrera, administrator of the 10th grade. If you need me, I am in Suite 240.
Hello, my name is Peter Ostrander. I'm the magnet coordinator. You can find me in my office in room 351. I also work with Ms. Taylor Boone, oversee career and technology education. So if you have any questions about that or the magnet program, come on up and ask. Have a great year.
Hey, Blazers. I'm Mr. Bernstein, administrator for the sophomore class of 2028, students with the last name of M through Z. You can find my office in the main office or stop me anytime in the hallways just to say hello. We're glad you're here and are looking forward to an outstanding school year.
Good morning, Blazers. I'm Ms. Washington, administrator for the class of 2026. Go seniors, I'm so glad you're here. You can find me in the 240 suite. I hope you have an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to the year ahead. Welcome back.
What's up, Blair Blazers? It's your new team leader here, Robert Vanderval. I'm gonna be the head of security this year. If you see me in the hallway, feel free to say what's up. If you see any of my team, feel free to let them know what's on your mind. I look forward to working with each and every one of you guys. Have a great school year.
This school year, we are implementing a new digital hall pass system. The digital hall pass feature allows teachers, school staff, and administrators to create hall passes for students and for students to request passes in Synergy. In most cases, it eliminates the need for a written or lanyard pass. With just a few clicks, teachers can create, approve, and monitor hall passes according to the bell schedule and who is currently in their class using TeacherView. Students can also request hall passes through their Student View. You'll be hearing more about how to use the digital hall pass system in your classes.
Hi, my name is Peter Ostrander, Magnet Coordinator here at Blair. We know there's been a lot of conversation about the new grading regulations, some positive, some negative. There are even some people that feel the change isn't fair, as it might potentially lower grades for students. The important thing to remember is that the changes are meant to help students master the content that colleges and employers expect you to know. To demonstrate this point, let's watch a clip from the 2014 cinematic classic, Grown Ups 2.
35.
That's right again, smarty pants.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Bean, working on the math, huh?
Yep. Mommy said if I get all my math questions right, I get to ride my bike to school with Becky Fader.
Really? Okay, Bean. Well, what's 7 plus 9?
79.
Is he a little boy or a computer? 'Cause
Don't destroy his confidence.
You see, we don't want you to be unprepared for your future by getting misleading feedback about your performance, and the changes in the regulations will help achieve that goal. The main differences in the regulations are fairly simple. First, your semester grade will be based on the average of the 2 quarter grades rather than the grade trend. For example, if a student earns a 94% the first marking period and a 70% during the second marking period, the 2 scores will be averaged. We add the 94 and the 70, get 164, then we divide 164 by 2 and get an 82 for a B. The same grade under the old and new regulations. There are cases where the calculations will end up with a different grade, either higher or lower, based on the percentages you earn. Another change is that deadlines will be no more than 10 days after the initial due date for each assignment. And there will be no deadlines in the last 5 days of a marking period to allow time for teachers to grade work and provide feedback. Students will no longer be able to wait until the end of the marking period and turn in large amounts of late work. However, teachers have office hours during lunch every week to help students complete assignments that are problematic. Assignments that are late but still can be turned in will be identified as a Z or missing in your gradebook. If the assignment is not turned in by the deadline, it can end up as a 0. So it's important to get work turned in on time. Teachers must return work within 10 days of the due date if the work was turned in on time. A change that allows for students to get work back in a timely manner. We encourage all students to understand the new grading regulations, which can be found by searching the MCPS website or at the link on your screen. Happy learning.
As you probably know, MCPS has updated its cell phone and electronic device policy going into this school year. While there have been some changes, the key message remains the same. Bell to bell, no cell. Our primary purpose at Montgomery Blair is learning, and we want to make sure that stays our focus. Did you know that in real-world observations that students who stay off their cell phones have been shown to score a half a grade higher or more on their exams? Look, we know cell phones can be engaging, addicting even. That's why your classroom teachers will have strategies in place like desk bins and wall organizers to help make sure you're staying off your cell phone during instruction. However, this year, you can also expect stronger enforcement if you're having difficulty staying off your phone. You can expect the teacher to give you a warning first, but away means away. And when you still aren't able to follow expectations, teachers will now have cell phone pouches if you're having trouble staying off your phone. Students who are not able to stay off their phone will be given a cell phone pouch to put their phone in. With your device inside, the pouch has a magnetic pin that closes and locks. Once locked, you won't be able to open the pouch again, but you will be able to keep your device with you in the pouch throughout the school day. At the end of the day, you'll then be able to take the pouch to a station to be unlocked so you can get your phone and return the pouch. We know this is going to be tough to start, but we trust in your ability to responsibly manage your cell phone use. You're still free to use them between classes, at lunch, and before and after school. But if a teacher has to pouch your phone more than once, you can expect there will be consequences. We're asking you to do your part. Put the phone away and be present for learning. Remember, bell to bell, no cell.